Hi, this is Mike. Hope you can see me okay. I'm using the built-in webcam. It's a little bit dark. I'm having trouble with my normal camera. I want to talk to you today about something which I've noticed, which is, I think, very interesting, and it's also quite something you need to be aware of, because if you're not, you could be risking more money than you need to. Today I was watching the football match between Arsenal and Manchester City. And one thing I've not noticed before, I do know, obviously, we have to bear in mind as players all the time that there's a time delay. For example, when you place your bet with Betfair, there's about a 7-second delay before that bet will register. And they do that for good reasons, obviously. But what we also need to be aware of is that when we're watching Sky, for example, there's also a delay watching Sky. Now, I thought that delay before, I've kind of measured it by looking at the computer and what kind of results and the information I'm getting, and looking at the match going on live Sky at the same time. And sometimes there's been about a 30-second delay, which is bad enough as it is, especially in the tennis. In the tennis, sometimes the Sky feed comes through quicker than the ATP's own website. They've got a monitor. Pictures coming through, and also on Betfair live video. So sometimes Sky is quicker than Betfair, but other times it's not. And today I was on the Betfair website. I had live bets going on the Arsenal match, and I was also using football24.com, which sends out a ping when there's a goal gone in. And I was amazed today because I was notified. The market got suspended after about 10 minutes of play, and I was watching it. I was thinking, why they're suspending it? Nothing's going on. Anyway, it turns out there was a sending off and a penalty after 10 minutes of play. Now, I just happened to notice at that point that Football 24, because it tells you how many minutes through the game it is, they had 10 minutes, and I looked at the television at that point. The time was on about 7 minutes 32, which means that the Sky feed was at least 2.5 minutes behind Betfair and football24.com, and probably some of these other sites like FlashGold24 or FlashGold.co.uk. I can't remember which one it is now. But I was actually amazed at that. I thought that was, you can accept maybe a 10-second delay, possibly up to 30 maximum. But you don't think that the feed from Sky would be 2.5 minutes behind, possibly even 3 minutes behind Betfair and other online websites. So just something to be very careful. I think the motto to learn from this is to, especially if you're putting a lot of money down on a game, have as many different feeds coming through as you can. Not if you haven't got so much money, or don't mind so much, I don't think, but certainly if you're putting big bets on, suffer the fact that you might get 2 or 3 pings from different websites going on at the same time. But make sure you've got the information as early as you can, obviously, so you can take advantage of it and so you can make the correct decisions. If you were just watching the football match today, for example, and you had, for example, the volume down accidentally on your computer, you'd be sitting there watching the game, you wouldn't have realised the market had been suspended, and if you already come back in, you might have missed your chance to place your closing bet. So very important. This video is already 4 minutes long, so it's just really making that point. I want you to be aware of that. Don't necessarily rely on Sky TV for live feeds. They are slow. So yeah, that's it for the end of this video. Hope it's useful to you. I'm going to do another video on another post which I made a few days ago, but I need to do a video for it. So I'm going to do that now. But apart from that, otherwise, see you very soon. Stop this.